Hi, boys and girls. Mrs. Tento here with your math lesson for Friday, January 14th. Um, your page is this starfish page with some tally marks at the bottom. It's similar to yesterday's, only we won't be counting by twos, but we'll be counting by fives. And so one of the easiest ways to remember counting by fives is using five fingers on your hand and five fingers on your other. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 10, because we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we always know that we have 10 fingers on two hands. And so 5, 10, 15, 20, if I kept adding hands, or I could use my toes and I would come up with 5 on one hand, 10 when I add the next hand, 15 when I add one set of toes, 20 when I add the next set of toes. My goodness, I'd have to use my arms, legs, and head for another set of 5, kind of like a starfish shape. So I think it's going to be easiest to show you this by actually doing this like we did yesterday's. When we counted by 2, we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 arms on a starfish, or legs I call them arms. And I would just write down my number 5, and I would just put it right below. And there's my 5. But now I'm going to continue counting on this one. And I'm going to say, okay, I was left off on 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to write 10 down. And then I would go from my 10, I would start with 10, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now, you have to remember how to write a 15. And what you might need to do is look let's look at our number book and see if we have any page that would be helpful. Maybe not, but if you use yesterday's paper that was your twos paper, you will find, like on the back of this, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So if you do not remember how to write those numbers, you're just going to have to count till you get to that number and you'll find it. So on the front, you're going to continue 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And you're going to write 20 down here. I'm not going to do all of it with you, but I wanted to get you started. So when you count by fives, it becomes a special rhythm. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and so on and so forth. So you just need to keep counting and check the back for if you say, let's say you said 40. Oh, 40 starts with a 40. And all of these, look, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. I wonder if that's a T instead of a 0. No, it's just the way you say it. So you can keep checking back on the back for that number you're looking for. Now, when you get down to the bottom, remember how we can count tally marks by fives? 5, 10. Oh, 5, 10. You can even circle this like we do in class, because we always circle our 10s, and then you write equals 10. Look at this one. Count with me. 5, 10, 15. I might want to circle the group of 10 and then go ahead and count the rest. It's just like when we do calendar time and we do tally marks, and I always circle the group of 10, and then you're just going to be counting by fives, 5, 10, 15. We do that every day, every week of every year, unless we skip a day. which I don't like to do, but sometimes we don't have the time to get all of our calendar done. And on the back, boys and girls, you're doing similar to the other one from yesterday, only you're only counting by fives. You don't have to do as much. So you're going 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And if that's not easy to do, then you're going to have to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there should be 5 in between each of these. And pretty soon you're going to see a special pattern show up, kind of like you did yesterday. Yesterday you saw stripes of colors wherever there were even Steven 2 count by twos numbers. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Well, this is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And it helps to count out loud with mom or dad or someone older than you that's helping you, grandparents, aunt, uncle, nanny, to get that rhythm of counting by fives. Now, my mother gave me a nickel to buy a pickle. I didn't want the pickle, so I bought some chewing gum. You know that song. My daddy's funny little song about nickels. And you're going to count by fives, just like you did with tally marks, because a nickel is worth 5. And so it's like counting by 5 on your hand, or 5 in a tally mark, or 5 on a starfish. It's all the same. 5, 10, and then you write how much, and there's your cent sign, how much money, and then count this way. If you need to remember what that number looks like, go back to your chart. Don't color over your numbers so dark that you can't see those numbers. And if you need help, by all means, ask mom and dad to help you count. If you want to circle groups of 10, circle groups of 10 and write, okay, I see, for example, this one, 2 groups of 10 and no extra ones. So 2 in the tens column and 0 in the ones column. You can do it, boys and girls. I know this is a little bit of a tougher page, but I know my class, and I know that you're smart with lots of brains. Go give it a try. Ask mom and dad to help if you need it. Okay? There we go. We're done with that for the day. Make sure you put your name on top. All right. Let's move on to the next lesson, and that's going to be your reading lesson. Bye. I'll see you a little later.